Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy P Funk thinking right out here in the lab in the wee hours in the morning. 3:33. My numbers. All right, I got a nice one for you today. We're gonna talk about opposites. Let's go. Right? Ism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tuning in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where I'm going with this? Let's get it together. So I ask the question, do you know you? You will when I get through. That's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. Okay, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm your spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself and to Maya be true. All right, right thinkers, let's talk about Pete Funk philosophy says opposites that's doing the same thing won't grow together. Why? Let me break it down for you, explain to you. In any relationships, male, female, friendship, relationship, partnership, it's got to be two things opposite of each other coming together to create. That's why man and woman, they get together, they create life. Okay? Same philosophy. I just use the man and woman concept because it's easy to understand and ain't got to make a bunch of complications. Let's talk about it. Nature makes that two opposites have to come together for the good of the whole to create things. Anything. We ain't talking about life. Any two opposites come together can create a third entity. Okay? But two of the same will never create nothing. Get the concept? For all you gay lifestyle, alternative lifestyle. Gay lifestyle is not an alternative. It's the death sentence. Moving on. I ain't got time for that. I ain't about preaching to you. I tell you no. But what your actions are, I teach this. You're responsible for your actions. If you want to have pleasure with another man, do yourself a favor. But at judgment day, that's going to be frowned upon. That's when you want your stuff that you do in life to count when at judgment day. All the pleasure you get here, okay, but that's not going to help you at judgment day. Maya, right there, philosophy is preparing you for that. We ain't preparing you for death. We prepare you to be prepared so when you die, you can be judged and you will pass the test of judgment, not to be reincarnated. If not, you'll be back here again. So that's my philosophy. That's the concept. But all relationships, two opposites. We're going to, again, use the male and female. Male is different than female. We know that. Women think this way, men think that way. Women think with the right side of the brain, men think with the left. They got all that figured out. We've been there, done that. It's all proven facts. I'm not here to debate about that. I'm just making a point. That same concept is in all forms and kinds of relationships for the growth of one another. If you are with somebody and y'all want to grow, you have to do this, they have to do that in order to come together to manifest growth. Man, if you think you run your household, you a damn fool. I got a lesson coming up for us too. All men with happy wives make the most sacrifice. Think about it, fellas. And the only ones who will understand that is the ones who doing it. The ones who are like, okay, that's the difference. Okay. But again, when two opposites come together for the same, okay, the same disrespect, dishonesty kills relationship. If you got two people and one of y'all is dishonest, one of y'all are disrespectful, or one of y'all are not doing what you're supposed to do, that's going to kill the relationship. Those are detriments to the relationships. Bad qualities of the character of the person can kill a relationship. Ain't got nothing to do with the other person. Got something to do with you. You should be responsible for you. As a partner, I hold my own. Simply that. I do what I'm supposed to do. It's human nature for man to be attracted to woman. Some of us has a problem with that. Some feel they want to obtain, they can do it differently. Okay. If you think you can procreate with a woman, if you're a man, ain't happening. Woman, you think you can procreate with a man, ain't happening. Nature made it that way. So man's idea don't mean jack. So y'all can do what you want, but there's a price. Remember consequences. Consequences. A good decision, consequences are good. A bad decision, the consequences can be good. See my wrong with that? Let's go. It's all philosophical, but it's human nature. Some opposites, when worked together, will create miracles. Okay? Constantly. They just keep on putting them out, keep churning them out. Why? If I'm good at this, you good at that, we come together, we can produce something. If I'm good at this, you're good at this, we ain't gonna produce jack. A lot of pleasures, whatever, for the self, but it ain't gonna produce nothing of substance. Okay? In all relationships, it's an opposite attraction. Most couples are opposite in many ways. Why? Because we're different individuals coming together to enjoy and enhance each other to complete ourselves. Man by himself is not good. Woman by herself, not good. Okay, with that philosophy, why we have so many single parents? Because the man and the woman obviously can't hold on a relationship. Okay, that's the issue. And who suffers? The child. That's why, as a man, I'm going to take care of my responsibility, pay this child support. That's what they want, pay the child support. But I would rather be hands-on father, not a dollar bill, okay? A dollar father who just sends money. And most guys like that. Well, I just send them money. I send them money. That ain't being I ain't going down that route. We ain't doing that. Okay, but that's the concept. When you got two people working together, opposites, you can make a way. But if you got two people doing the same thing, it ain't going to work. In relationship, common ground, right there, common ground, meaning you hold yours, I'll hold mine. In the streets, if you didn't bring something to the table, you ain't eating with me. You ain't hanging with me. You ain't rolling with me. If you ain't got nothing, leave me alone. What? I got something. Me, okay? I'm a scholar who know how to make a dollar. You can plainly see. If you hang out with me, you say, oh, that brother's smart. Yes, okay? It ain't talked about it. It's being about it. I can show you how I do what I do. I did that all my life. Still doing it right now. Let's go. So in relationship, common ground need to be respected. That need to be the respect factor right there. In relationship that don't have respect, meaning common ground, they ain't gonna work. All right. And common ground in what? In morals and in ethics is the glue that will make any relationship work. Marriage, friendship, partnership, will make a difference. When you have the respect and you do what you're supposed to do, morally correct, and you hold yourself accountable, if both of y'all did that, you're going to grow like nobody's tomorrow. That's how it's done. I see relationships with older couples, you can tell they've been around a long time. They finish each other's statements. They know how much about it. That's growing together. That's opposites. We ain't the same. I don't want no woman like me. I don't want no, I don't want no small woman, but I don't want a woman who trying to do what I'm doing. Why? We could be friends, but I don't want you in a relationship. That ain't gonna work. Simple. Understand that. That's why men do what men do. Women do what women do. Your job is to encourage and lead them on, help them out. Back them up, okay? Be their right hand, okay? Be their backup, be their support system, whatever. Men, if your woman doing something, support her. Women, if the man doing something, support him. Is that what you would want if it was you? We treat people the way that we want to be treated, and we should be fine. That law holds. We just don't lie by it. And those who do, know they hold. Those who don't care. Moving on. But I have experience from both sides of the fence. In a good relationship, as well as bad friendships or relationships. So I know the difference between the two. In sports, I play for a championship team. I play for an OFA team. I know the difference. It's all about the attitude of the people that's around you. The team suck. Why? The attitude suck. The leadership suck. So we suck. We wasn't bad players. We just suck. Why? Bad leadership. A team only good is the leadership. I played for a coach who everybody loved him, and we won. We kicked ass. Why? For our coach. Make him look good. That's what it's all about. But in a relationship, that common ground should be what? To help the other person get what they want. Why? It's not going to take away from you if it's understood with common ground. Again, you got to have these factors in relationship. We just jump into relationships because the sex is good. Or the conversation, whatever. But that ain't enough to hold it. It's qualities of the individual that you need to be checking out. Is this person worth my time? Is this person going to stay with me when things get a little tough? I had women walk out on me when I got locked up. Everybody left. All my women left. Every one of them. Every one of them. Every one of them. Why? Because I didn't serve a purpose for them no more. I'm about to go to jail. That guy you liked because he was cool and he come by and do his thing, y'all have fun, he's gone. They don't care why. They're going to find another one. That's why I didn't take them serious either. I could care less about anybody I had relationships back in the day. Moving on, I could care less about them. It was just things, something you did. Moving on. But where we at? Okay, now, again, we have experience on both sides of the fence. So I know a good one from a bad one. But if, again, in relationship, if you're going this way and I'm going that way, we ain't going together. That's growing apart. And that's what most relationships and marriages do. When the husband's interest is this, the wife's interest is that, and their interest in each other, they're going to grow apart. Simple as that. And when two opposites is competing, it ain't going to work, trust me. Because you want this, you want that, and you want to prove your point. Y'all at competition. Y'all at fight. That's not a relationship. That's not a relationship. I ain't competing with a woman. I'm a man. I got no competition with a woman at all. Doing women stuff? No. I can cook, clean, and do what I need to do as an individual. That don't make it women stuff. We got men who do that as a profession. Cleaning, hygiene, and taking care of yourself ain't a woman thing. That's a human thing. It's called hygiene. Practice that, first of all, in having something in common. While being different, that's fairness. Why? I like what you do. I like you. I'm interested, so I'm going to support you. If I don't like what you do, why are we together? That relationship, y'all should make a little more understanding before y'all make them rules, start moving in together. It ain't just paying bills. No, there's a whole bunch of stuff that go into relationships, young people. Listen to the older people. We know. If we are not pushing together or putting together, we are not working together. Simple as that. If I'm pulling this way, you going that way, it ain't doing nothing. Stalemate. That means nothing's happening. You don't want that. I know I'm different from my wife, my opposite mate. So there's no competition there. I ain't trying to be no woman, but not in a bad way. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. I'm a good man. That's what I control. That's what I have control over. I don't talk about it. No, I be about it. So as a woman, it's your job to be that. It's my job to be a good woman. I'm the good man, okay? I play my role again. But if you're a good woman, and me being a good man, we won't have no problem with coming together and working on what we want to do for each other or with together as a future. That's how relationships are built, from the bottom up. Not in the middle, not at the top. Start from the bottom. You claim to be. You want to be with me. Okay. If you're not being all you can be, I might not want to be with you. It ain't your choice to just me, no, because you want to be with me. No. It got to go both ways. Simple as that. That's balance. I got to feel the same way about you feel about me. And when you get relationships, friendships, whatever, and that balance ain't there, it won't work. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. If you're good at what you do, okay, and I'm good at what I do, we can come together and produce. Simple as that. Simple as that. I don't want a woman who ain't taking care of herself. Why? I don't want to be taking care of me and you. I don't mind helping and work together, but I'm not going to be the sole beneficiary. No, I'm not doing that. That ain't a man's job. Okay, some men think that I got you, baby. I'll take everything. Okay, knock yourself out. That never works either. All right, I bring what and who I am to the table, to the relationship. Okay, and that's for me is good enough. If you ain't bringing what I'm bringing to the table, we won't be eating together. Okay, why? I'm always going to do what I do. Whatever I'm involved in, I'm bringing what I bring to the table. That's what I do. Everybody's responsible for themselves. But whatever I'm involved in, what I'm doing, I'm bringing what I do to the table. Okay? I can't and I won't follow or be partaking in anyone who I know don't know what the hell they're doing. I'm not following. You can't lead me down the road to destruction. You crazy as hell. I just tell you, those who believe they know and don't know, leave them alone. Why? They're going to have problems. And if you follow them, you're going to be part of the problem. Collateral damage. An ignorant person should not be in charge. Moving on. And if you're ignorant, I'm not letting you lead me nowhere. Okay, so that's the first thing. So, but if you do what you do, and I respect what you do, then I will do what I do. We come together, we can prosper. That's my concept. And in the past, obviously it didn't work. So I just keep trying to do what I do. I'm going to do what I do. I ain't anti-marriage because I had a few divorces. I just anti the wrong woman. So I got to be better at the woman I pick. That's all. That's for everybody. Everybody's in charge of what they do for themselves. And when you make a mistake, realize it's a mistake and don't do it again. But every now and then, back in the ungaga. Life lessons is the ones that cost you what? Pain, time, agony, and suffering. What? That's the lesson you need to learn. Life lessons, sometimes it's painful. Situations, circumstances ain't going to be pleasant. But you got to learn from them. If your role is not being done or played up to you, who do you blame for that? If you're not your best self, if you're not all you want to be or think you should be, who fault is that? That's why I strive, one thing, to be my best self. I'm going to give 100% effort in whatever I do. And that way I don't feel bad and I don't fall short. I got no regrets. I know that life I lived, I was fully aware of what I was doing. Again, and because of the consequences, I changed. That's called learning. I'm telling you. All right, let me wrap it up. Getting too good. Oh, I got a few minutes. All right, here we go. Let me wrap it up for you. But if you're good at what you do, that's what you do. You don't do what you don't worry. Anything you don't control, you don't worry about. I do me. I know what I'm supposed to be doing for me, with me, and about me. If it ain't about me, I don't worry about it. I don't care. Don't make a difference. Why? Ain't nothing I can do about it. Once self-mastery is you realizing what you can and can't control. And once you realize that, everything else pretty much should be easy. But if you don't master realizing you don't control nothing but you're going to have issues constantly. But opposites, again, don't compete. Men don't compete with women. Again, that's the whole idea. I keep using man and woman. I keep with that one. I'm going to stick with that one. But we don't compete. Why? We're bigger, stronger. But when it comes to this, in this, we are equal. Spirit ain't size. Spirit ain't male or female. Okay, it's universal. Get understanding. So if we are in a relationship, friendship, whatever it is, okay, we are not in a competition. My best friend, we never competed in life. I'm happy for what he's doing. He's happy for what I'm doing. That's real friendship. You don't get many of them. If you got one, be happy. Be happy. Stop looking for a bunch. Why you ain't gonna get? Oh, good ain't plentiful. Good is scarce. Okay, trust me. And when you don't do your thing, and I don't do my thing, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got a thing. Ain't no thing going on. Doing the right thing on both sides. That's how you can prosper. And if you're weak, here we go. And I'm strong. Okay, I can help you better yourself. But if you're weak and I'm weak, we done. Again, we do the same thing. Ain't gonna produce nothing. That's why 2 men and 2 women don't produce life. They're trying to make that point to you. It's very clear. All right. If you want pleasures of the flesh, homosexuality is your ticket. Because that's what you want to do with another man. Have at it. But remember, The consequences are yours to pay, not mine. So I don't care what you do or don't do. Moving on. I personally don't want a woman like me. I'm not. I won't. It don't. Why? We the same thing. That's not gonna work. We could be friends. We could be cool, but we can't be in a relationship. No. That would make us what? That would make us compete, and I don't do that. Okay. Not even with men. I ain't compete with a man. I'm my own. Okay. Enemy. I'm fighting against myself. What? To be my best self. Why? Because my ego self ain't good. So that keeps me busy with myself. See where we're going with that one? Damn somebody else. You need to control you. Self mastery is you controlling you. Well, before you can help somebody do anything or anybody else, you need to do you. That's what I did first. I'm here because I did mine. I'm trying to help you to do yours. All right, let me wrap it up. Again, I don't want a dumb woman. I ain't saying I'm smart. No. Let's let that go. But the concept is the smart man, dumb wife. Smart wife, dumb husband. They different. That's the point they're trying to show you. Two smart people. Like my man Neil deGrasse, love him. He said his wife is just as smart as he is. I can respect that. Why? He got an intellectual mate and partner that they can grow together. Obviously, that's how some people work. If you're a nerd, y'all working on a whole nother level. It ain't all about emotions and pleasures with them. They take care of their thing. I like the concept. That's what I'm saying. I don't know about the man person. I don't even know he's married, but get the concept. I understand that. He said his wife ain't dumb. Well, she's about to marry you. So sometimes you gotta give her credit. Even if they can make some good moves every now and then. A blind squirrel run into a nut every now and then. So again, I don't want a dumb woman. No, I want a good woman. Why? Because I'm a good man. And a good woman is willing to learn and be what? Better them. Help them become a better person. If you got a woman and she can't or won't take your advice, why y'all together? Yeah, that's not personal. Just throw it out there. Okay, that's a freebie. Again, I ain't no damn therapist, but I know people. I ain't a psychologist, but I understand how this thing works. I work mine. Okay, first thing, I got mine. So I ain't trying to teach you how something, no, I keep telling you that. Taking it home. I'm a spiritual philosopher, master teacher of a philosophy that I created and manifested for myself. But I teach it. If you don't want to learn, I'm here. You can tune in or not tune in. I'm still going to be here. 7 years and counting. So yeah, I don't depend on you tuning in to do what I do. No, I do what I do and let you do what you want to do one way or another. That's what I do for you. And the whole thing is when I tell you about opposites, meaning one got to be this, one got to be that, and they come together, they can create something better from either way, man or woman. The child gonna be one of y'all, but it's all about y'all coming together. What difference opposites come together. That's what my eye represents. Two opposites to make a whole. Two things won't make nothing. Got you. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I got to go. I get a little late. It's 4 o'clock. I got one more show coming up. I'll be right back. How about that? And in closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I never know that my right thinkers who understand opposites doing the same thing won't grow. They're passed away.